Johnny M in the mix.
Bruh.
Hey traders, welcome to episode 654 of the show. You could be doing anything, but you're here, and of course I appreciate it. It's Friday, long weekend, Labor Day coming up on Monday. Cheers to that, right? Everyone loves a long weekend. No one likes a hangover. That's me right now. Okay, so I know I'm in debt. I'm like seriously in debt, like one chug and then like literally like 14 gulps, which is like almost a whole beer or half a beer or something. I don't even know. But yeah, man, last night was pretty epic. You have to say, man. Wow, y'all wrecked me collectively. You and Drink Troll. Always talk about community. When the community and Drink Troll converge, it's like the perfect storm. It's like two hurricanes going into each other. And as we see on the top right of your screen, the hurricane itself, Dorian, Category 3, picking up winds, 115 mile an hour sustained winds right now. And it's, I guess, projected to get stronger and stronger before it eventually hits the Atlantic coast of Florida. All right. So stay safe out there. But I know most of you are. I think someone in here is already evacuated. How am I feeling, J-Mode? Man. Oh, music's loud. I'm feeling not great. All right. Not feeling great at all. All right. So, hopefully you checked out the static video I did on Ethereum today. It was pretty good, but there's definitely real talk in there. We discussed, like, it doesn't matter how well it looks, right? If Bitcoin dumps, which it very well could. Again, I think it's just breaking the upside. So that's what happens when you haven't, spike in negative momentum. What happens? Eventually, you begin to rally. And when you begin to rally, you start losing the negative momentum. You start getting back into positive momentum territory, which is where we are. Where we are, first amount of positive momentum we've seen in like 3 days. And so when you do that, you make a lower high. You really are never able to test the previous, really where I guess it dumped, right? The high up here, I guess you do the swing high, minor high at August 25th, 10,700. And, you're just back testing a very, very critical resistance point, 9,600. That was so important as a support. And now we're just kind of slightly rising, touching it. And again, it's a resistance. And so eventually what will happen is maybe the positive momentum builds a little more, maybe not. But eventually you start selling off again, right? And then you start making negative momentum again. And that is where you can start developing 4-hour bullish divergence, at least on the MACD. Which, again, is what we're always looking for, man. It's like there's the secret weapon. Secret weapon. So we can go look at the weekly. Why not? The weekly still holding on, man. Somehow still holding on to the candle high close around 9,600. Just right at it, right below it. I mean, you got to get a candle close confirmation on Sunday before you technically break it, right? And really they need to see follow through price action, which seems possible, right? Just considering the fact that you just, for the first time since the week of February 4th this year, we're making negative momentum now, finally, all right? So you would think that, normally you don't just get one negative histogram wick, you normally start getting more. But again, it's just, you could just keep building. Like you're at 55, kind of neutral on the RSI. And there's always that offshoot chance this could be developing some sort of bat harmonic, right? X, A, B, C, D, 886 down in the 4000s. Even that's like worst case scenario, man. And very well might not happen at all. I'm just saying it's always a possibility, right? If we look at this objectively. He's talking about X, A, B, C, D. All right, 4,400s. What? Are you scared? Well, just know if we start dumping and selling off hard, we know this is an area where we could potentially take a very low risk, high reward opportunity for a long position or you break to the upside. But again, I think you get down to those levels, there's some technical damage done, man. You broke back above all this crap you built all of last year. You want to stay above that. You want to stay above all this stuff. You don't want to be getting down here. You want this to be a stupid idea and not to ever play out, okay? Just wave analysis, man. Okay, anyway. Just going back to the 4 hour. You know, we got very close. I don't think we quite hit it. We were like a percentage point off to hit that minimum criteria for the C leg of the potential bearish cipher pattern. Okay, so I do think this could sell off more anywhere in here, and we could still have this valid, I call it the PCZ, right? The preliminary pattern completion zone, because the PCZ is up here, but a prelim that must happen between 92.69 and 88.69, right? As we pivot anywhere between here, this is it, man. There's nowhere else. If you go lower than this, it's invalid. It doesn't exist anymore. You have to delete it. The idea, all right. And that's it, man. Like, you know, you're at, again, you got really close to the 113% retrace, just didn't quite get there. But that's what I'm saying. I think there's a very good chance we could see that. We could see a sell-off again, if only to just develop a bullish divergence on the 4 hour. And so bullish divergence low, then we make, like, you know, think about it, man. This like sticks around for a little bit, maybe even breaks it, I don't know, then sells off again, right? And just builds whatever, and then comes down and does this, right? And then you can just see low and then lower low, and then you got lower levels of negative Momo. And maybe that is what could give us the, you know, the, I guess, the strength we need to rally, really rally to, you know, the PCZ, which would be, again, is around like 11,667 right now. All right. But it's a bearish pattern. If you ever get up there, man, might be a good short opportunity. But if you did get up there, holy crap, that means you've broken out of the downtrend you've been in for over 2 months now. Harald, Lando, welcome, man. Landau, thank you, dude, for the sub. Chris Raleigh, thanks for the sub. Welcome, y'all. Good to see you. I hope y'all are having a good Friday, everyone. What about the monthly close? Yep, monthly close coming up. Tomorrow around 7 Eastern, right? Yep. Yeah, monthly, not looking too hot either, right? That's not good. But again, it could just be consolidation before running again. U-shaped recovery. Third, you know, histogram wick positive. Still looking great on the RSI on the monthly. So eventually, yeah, I think you just had your impulse and now you're consolidating, and who knows how long it could take before you maybe rally again. Okay, that's your monthly, dude. Yep. Oh, Kevin Grubb. Not that guy. No. Not that guy. Okay, now I'm going to look at Ethereum. What's the freaking point? Yeah, I made a joke to patrons. Or in the patron chat, anyway. About XRP. I'm like, hey, man, the way Gartley's play out, I'm just going to go ahead and say the bottom's in. The bottom's in for XRP, chat. All right? Because Gartley on this market, I don't know what, there's something about the Gartleys that are just so freaking reliable. It's crazy, man. But again, like, even with you hitting the PCZ and all that and breaking the upsides, you're not doing anything. There's like no, and I don't know why this is off either, dude. When you go to log scale to linear, notice your charts get messed up. Like, your anchor points and stuff get screwed up. I don't know why. But either way, man, you're still inside this downslipping channel. No candle closes outside of it. Just wicks, whatever. Dang, Malou94, thanks for the sub on Twitch, even though I don't stream on Twitch. Thank you, man, for the support. Kingsman. Very cool. Dude, I'm feeling so rough right now. So freaking rough, dude. What's up, Julia? Not feeling well at all. Is it chill if you chill here? Of course. Of course, man. Alright, so what I didn't like about this Gartley is how it didn't have bullish divergence at the PCZ. That's what you're always looking for, man. The strongest argument, the strongest trades for a harmonic is when you're showing divergence at the PCZ. So, hey, man, call on the bottom, dude, with the Gartley. It's going to usher in a whole trend reversal. Watch it, dude. Clip that, Kappa. Alright. Hopefully it doesn't haunt me, but whatever, dude. I don't know why some random Gartley showed up on XRP. All right. Guess we can look at Litecoin. Dude, Litecoin hype in the freaking chat. Bruh. For Litecoin finally hitting its measured move, right? It was like $2 off or something, and now it's done it, dude. I can't even express how crazy perfect that is, right? It's like stream snipes. Beautiful, man. Friggin' beautiful for the rally. And that's okay. The rally's just going to probably be like a lower high. You know, there's a big square up here, like $70. But I just don't know. I mean, like, it'd be true Bart Simpson stuff. Because, like, you know, even if you're going to square up, you're looking for that divergence, man. Right? But you don't always have to have divergence before break to the upside. Sometimes it just happens. Again, and it might just be the exchanges trying to offload their position at a break-even price. What was that, man? XRP in the chat. Charlie Lee's bags. Litecoin in the chat too, man. Seriously. Big round of applause for Litecoin.
Please clap.
On hitting the measured move of the diamond pattern. All right, still very much in the downtrend. Also at the heart line of the downsloping channel, right? Bounced off of it and got extremely close. Just never quite got to the square up from April 1st. That was a legendary day, chat. If you remember, that was when I think we broke the wall. We were all White Walkers, and we've now overtaken the entire world. Westeros, Essos, Sathoros, right? If you're a Game of Thrones nerd, Song of Ice and Fire. We've done it, man. We did it, but now the humans have taken back almost everything. Because we just... Look, man, we got cocky as White Walkers. We thought the humans were stupid, and... No, dude, they were pretty good, man. Litecoin's lost half its value in a matter of 2 months, I think. Well, that's crypto. But you can't say that the run it had wasn't exceptional for a sustained amount of time. Beautiful uptrend, man. But Litecoin's starting to do the same thing as Ethereum, where it makes a low, makes a lower low, makes a slightly lower low with even lower levels of negative momentum. That's just showing even more divergence. The volume is receding as well on lower prices, which is also divergence, a form of divergence. But you're just at a point now. It's very, very critical, this support, this $65 area, $64. When I've done analysis on the way down, right, saying this is it, man. This is the first area. This is when you know if you break this, which we already have, and if you stay below this long enough, the trend is pretty much reversed, right? We know it because that's how it works, man. There was no real clear major swing low in this whole uptrend except right here, April 30th, and now we're kind of below it. You break that, man, well, look, you're going to run probably down. The major supports are probably going to be between $50 or $47 and $50, right? That's the next support. Flip this chart around for perspective, right? You broke the downtrend, you're round to the upside. You're beginning to break overhead resistance, right? If you can sustain prices, again, above it long enough, you're going to rally to the next overhead resistance. Really, the clearest is $47 to $50. Then eventually you'd break that, back test it, then run again. It's probably the overhead resistance way up at like $29.50. Okay? But you just got to think, man, maybe that divergence on the daily will actually play out. But it's all on Bitcoin, man. Sorry, it's not up to these S coins anymore. But take the wheel, Bitcoin, Jesus, man. Probably, dude. Gematria. If Bitcoin dumps, man, these alts are probably going to get wrecked even worse than Bitcoin. Yeah. Yeah, J-Mode, man. Well, just happy to be here, man. I know it's like I could have just taken... I mean, I might take off tonight. I don't know, just depending on what I'm doing. I mean, there's college football. Lots of college football tonight. Wisconsin. Oklahoma State. Those are my two big ones, man. All right. Need them to do their thing. Got Oklahoma State at -8 and -4.5. And at Wisconsin, all they got to do is just win. It's like a pick 'em. So... And then tomorrow I need Alabama to cover 24.5 and Georgia to cover 11 and 12.5 because the line moved. So, yep. Found interesting? Yeah, dude, the volume has receded into almost nothingness. And what do we call that? That is the calm before the storm. That's why the title of my Ethereum video today is called Big Move Coming? ? Well, you know, I asked that because, hey, the volume's telling us. Very real chance for a big move up or down. Despite where it goes, it's coming, man. Who's going to save us? Buy win? The stop loss. That's always a good one, man. Okay. Yeah, J-Rags, man. Killing it last night. Sorry, man, just bear with me. I'm sluggish today. And if you're enjoying the live stream, please hit that like button, that bell, that sub, man. Let's go. I know, I had Chad, I am in drinking debt, I know that. And I just can't do it right now. It would be just, no, I can't. But it will be paid in spades, man. Well, thanks for the new members joining Discord too, man. I haven't funded. It's like everyone else is having fun. I was just getting wrecked, man. All right. So thanks for the nearly 400 people here on this Friday afternoon. Because again, you could be doing anything, and it's really cool that you're here, just talking S coins with me. I do want to look back at BAT, because BAT is very interesting, man. Very, very interesting spot for BAT Connect, all right? Showing the divergence. You could almost say right here, this is divergence in itself. It's up 4% today, which is nothing in crypto. You can barely even tell, right? But look, a low on price, about the same low on price. You got this tail end bullish divergence on the RSI that's developing, right? But you haven't hit the PCZ yet, man. You haven't even hit the pattern completion zone. All right. I'm sorry, get a log. My bad, dude. Yeah, I was like, it looked weird. But yeah, man, think about it. So you've broken out of a downtrend you'd been in for a long time. You know, the falling wedge ushered it in. Had a wonderful run to the upside, even back tested the channel, giving validity to the trend line, and then you rallied once more, leading up to the listing on Coinbase. And once the Coinbase listing happened, SIA attempted scrub rally like you see all the time. It makes our harmonics. And since C, you've been making D, and D, you're very, very close to it. All right. And you've got the divergence to boot, man. So it'd be cool to hit 15 cents, 14.88 cents, but I don't know if we'll get there. Maybe. But you got to be impressed, set up the alerts, all that, or have the limit bias set up. Okay. And this is how we'd play it. You know, you'd have your stop loss below X, just slightly below X, and then you'd be swinging for the fences. You'd be going for C and A, right? And that's a 4.16 to 1 reward to risk and a 5.32 to 1 reward to risk, right? J-Mob says, congrats on the 2 million plus views, man. Yeah, dude, it's crazy. I stopped looking at my social blade because, I don't know, once my growth kind of fell off a cliff, I just said, nah, it just would depress me to look at it, so I just stopped. But I saw on one of my widgets, it said 2.07 million views. I'm like, dang, dude, I didn't realize over 2 million. So yeah, dude, hype. Man. Yeah, social. Exactly. King Uggos, man. Anyway, man. Alright. Not very hyped. No one cares that you're French. No, Kevin, that's a sub to Jeremy Ragsdale. He does the singing. I just do the charts. Was this not singing? What I just did was not singing to you. Really. Alright. What else is up today? Ethereum Classic. A big bounce. Dude, I'm telling... Dude, remember? You remember, chat? What we did last night? XAB... C886. Mother of... You've got to be effing kidding me, dude. Does anyone remember this at all? Anyone at all? The bat. Yep, the bullish effing bat, man. Hitting the PCZ and having a bounce.
Bruh.
Right after a beautiful Gartley played out. Of course, this will probably make a lower high. I don't know, man. But either way, dude, Harmonic City. Keep your eyes on Ethereum Classic for harmonics. But, dude, I'll tell you this. Look, you were in the uptrend, all right? The top of the harmonic, back tested as resistance, right? We tried. We keep failing, all right? Clearly, you just can't break back into the channel. That's twice now. Flip this over. It's not bullish. I don't think this is bullish at all. This is exactly what Bitcoin did when it finally broke out of its channel. It backtested and backtested. This one backtested a little bit deeper, but as you can see, it's completely right now, I think, confirming that this uptrend is over, or this downtrend's over, and now a new trend could begin, and now it's time to make higher highs or kappa lower lows. All right. Crazy, dude. Freaking crazy. Alright, man. Been live about 30 minutes, and I'm dragging, dude. Really dragging. Thanks, Michael Tuscan, man. Appreciate it a lot. So gold pulled back today. Not much. Just a little bit. I mean, bearish divergence on the daily is definitely real on gold. Because we can pull it up on the big screen. Why not, man? Let's look at some gold. Right, where, you know, just, again, barely down today. It's just nothing. But you hit the 15-20 bob. I think look, it's an up thrust, right? You tested it versus resistance.
Bruh.
Our nation is in debt and Mitch is dead. We are all wrecked. How can we overcome this?
Dang, Elliot Urbina, man. Definitely deep words from a deep man. I just don't know. About Bitcoin. Kappa. Thank you, man, for the threes. Who got? Maker.
$MKR.
Eddie G, man. Thanks for the $5 super chat, dude. Much love. All right. We'll look at Maker right after gold. I'm sure you and others want to see it. But look, 1525, big, incredible area. Why? Right here. Now we're back below it. We've literally fallen right back below it. We've up thrusted. This is an up thrust, and you're failing. Like, okay, market's closed now for the long weekend. I'll show you this. A high on price, slightly higher high on price, slightly breaking above a very critical resistance, and now falling below it. And here's the kicker. A high on price, a slightly higher high on price, almost inexistent positive momentum. Chat, what is that? And it's not just on one oscillator, it's on both, and it's, again, on a daily significant time scale. All right? Can't argue with that. It's definitely really diverging at a critical resistance. All right? This is definitely looking prime for a potential pullback or at least consolidation. So yes, it's in an uptrend. Mother God, is not the best time to buy. I'm sorry. Like, there's no value up there right now. You know how to find values by retraces, Fibonacci, man. We're approaching nearly the golden retrace from all-time highs. It's crazy. Is that a good thing or a bad thing, Kevin, man? Super liquid asset here. Huh. Okay. Well, what? Too freaking deep, man. Yeah, too deep. I can see that though. That's just in no man's land right now. Crap. See, I'm trying to find a harmonic here, but I can't bring myself to find it. And measured moving gold, by the way, is at 1653. In time, we should get there. In time, man. Excuse me. Give me a sec. I'm messing with this. Okay. Definitely divergence, but the problem is on the divergence, no price action follow through at all. Just bad. Like, real gross. Okay, here we are, man. You're a maker. I think you're kind of like a bearish range, right? The impulse was down, and you've created a range, right? Started here, June 2018, all right? Tested, failed, right? Down here, kind of double bottomed for a big rally. And again, super illiquid. I was thinking maybe X, A, B, C, D, but this goes a retrace of 72%. Which is too deep for a Gartley and not deep enough for a butterfly. So literally no man's land for this one. Can't be a shark because it's a lower high. Definitely looks like there's a zone, like a, see, support zone, resistance zone. All right. So if anyone's ever playing this, all right, you know, it's a great opportunity to go short between $792 and $850, and it's a decent long. It's not really that great because, dude, if Bitcoin dumps, you know where Maker's going. And the thing is, it's like the impulse was down, right? And so, again, just for the sake of education on this one, this is how one would just trade this, right? It's like so simple, man. It's like a bread and butter range trade. That's it, man. So one would be like setting up an alert, 353, waiting for it to hit that. If it doesn't, then you don't play with it, right? You don't mess with it. Now, that's not the lowest risk. The lowest risk entry for a long is like 300, 298, because there's a gazon, right? And one could maybe start layering in if they wanted, but again, having a stop around 250, it'd be good because like that'd be the lowest low in the chart. So just simple range bound trading. All right. Do I answer questions, Doc Holiday? All the effing time, more than any person you ever watch, okay? That you've ever watched. What's up, Huss, man? If there is a golden retrace, does that stand to reason there's a silver retrace as well? Yes, probably, Doc. Yeah, I think both of them are ready to retrace. We can look at it. We can look at silver, no problem, man. Silver's freaking nuts. It's freaking nuts. All right, XAG. Log scale. All right, so I think there's just, despite anything, man, you've got to understand this is so large of a pattern, a double bottom like this. The upside potential is insane. All right. But for now, from the previous discernible swing high to low, you've hit that golden retrace. And not only have you hit the golden retrace, have you hit it, you're also the uptrend 1 and 2 and 3 and 4, right? You're hitting the top of that. So you definitely have some sort of confluence of resistance here. But the RSI, and the MACD, they're kind of weird now, right? It's like you had a high, a higher high, you showed divergence, but then something happened where you just blasted off the upside again, and now it's making the divergence not seem as clear at all, even though we do know on the daily you're overbought at 74. Anytime we get to 74 on silver, man, a lot of times become not overbought anymore. All right, so just keep that in mind where you are. This terrible position to be taking along. I think it's higher risk. You would want to wait. One would want to wait for a pullback so we can, get areas of value, 382, 618, whatever on the way down. Maybe see some divergence, right? But yeah, silver's been on a tear. It's been killing it, man. Been freaking killing it. The geometrical breakouts back from 2011, broke it, back tested it, and then double bottomed. Oh my God, dude, it's beautiful. But the market tumult continues, right? President Trump keeps tweeting and people get scared, man. I think the precious metals will continue to rise, and there may not be anything anyone can do about it. It can just continue being crazy, dude. So anyway, that was your Silver Connect. Whatever, who cares? That's okay. RS Nerd, man. There you go, RS Nerd. Easy money, man. Well, if you the double bottom, there's two different double bottoms. There's a double bottom here, a higher low double bottom, and then a major weekly double bottom. Like if you look at the weekly here, it's stupid, man. Friggin' stupid. Let me Alright, look at it here. Oh, sorry. I don't even know. It's weird. You see this freaking double bottom? The neckline is at $21. You break the neckline, back test it. Think about the measure move of that. It's just beyond words, man. Beyond freaking words. Think about on silver. How high we could go if we broke out. This log scale. Go all the way up to $28. Yeah, $28 freaking dollars, man. You ready for that? Hype in the chat for silver.
Bruh.
And golds. All right, Russell, have a good one, man. I'll probably be bouncing soon, too. It's kind of meh Friday, right? Friday stream. Thanks for the 430 people tuned in. Thanks for the 108 likes. If you are enjoying the live stream, please hit that like button, that bell, that sub. If you want to see the channel grow, that's how you do it, man. Did a static video, did a live stream. I've literally picked up 1 sub today. And it's like, dang, dude. I mean, how much content do I have to produce to gain a sub? YouTube. I'm getting close. Like the way the YouTube sub growth is slowed down some, I'm about to just get rid of Super Chat and just be like, you can only tip Stream Elements or Streamlabs, right? Just because I'm not gonna pay YouTube 30% of the tips you give me if they're not gonna provide me with any kind of growth, right? They're not gonna get me out there enough, right? It's just symbiotic relationship. I was fine with it until the growth stops, and when the growth stops, like, Goo, you gotta do something, man. Like, you gotta figure something out, dude. Otherwise, you don't get any of this, okay? I don't think they care, right, at all, right? But again, it's like, stop leeching YouTube, Google, okay? You'll do an Owen Wilson with Silver Breaks 20? Do it, man. Mr. Peabody, what's up, dude? A fun daily close? Why do you think that on a Friday, man? I think CME future contracts have expired, closed, ended, right? By the way, the thing is, I can't though. I literally can't, no matter what I do, right? It's just impossible. So. Yes, Cody, I have. I don't know, like 344 or something like that subs away. Maybe Adam. I know crypto. I've seen crypto on holidays do things, but I don't know if it has anything. It just might have been a coincidence. Four to 44. There you go. Yeah, 444. Yeah, you're right. Japanese yen doing things? Yeah, you know why? Because the Japanese yen, just like gold and silver, they all act as hedges against the US dollar. Okay, it's like a haven. People go to Japanese yen. Yeah, we did get a lovely surprise on April Fool's Day. It was freaking legendary, man. Oh my god, one of the best streams ever, dude. That was the White Walker day, dude. The White Walkers. Hype. Alright, ZRX Connect. What a joke. Oh, it's somehow up 7% today. Wow. But hey, the divergence was there. And then you made, look at the shortening of the thrust almost. Look, you had tail end bullish. This looks just like ETC on the tail end, I think. Alright, we ended up getting bullish divergence on the RSI at the very end. Alright, where the divergence of the MACD was building. Very interesting. Who cares though? All right, 7% up, but looks like, how can you? It doesn't even look close to that, right? The way we're downtrending is so bad, terrible downtrend. Thanks, Marco, man. Bullish hammer on the floor right now. What you talking about? I mean, it looks. This looks like you're rejecting the crap out of 9600, which is that daily old support now acting as resistance. That's what you're doing with it. It's not easy to get back above that. I could totally see, like, if there's like no volume, it's just bots, right? Illiquidity right now. You could be very tough to break 9600. That's crazy, crazy resistance now, or a major one anyway. If you want, man, to do something, let's take a look at soybeans.
Bruh.
KCW, thanks for the $1.99 super chat. Thank you, man. Okay, so soybeans is in a clear downtrend, been in a downtrend since 2012. Kind of like sugar, kind of like coffee, kind of like gold, kind of like silver. All right, at a very critical support area, right? You never even really touched it, did you? But you're trying to get back above it, right? Look, you broke back above the support. Should have been a resistance. Now you're back testing it. Okay, very interesting, right? Let me show you something on the daily. You're gonna be like, what? Yeah, man. Soybeans, dudes. Potential bearish cipher. But if it actually played out and got to the PCZ, you'd be breaking out of a downtrend you'd been in since September 2012.
Bruh.
Soybeans, man. Have in chat for soybeans. Okay. you can say, hey, I looked at soybeans chart today with Mitch Ray, man. Pretty cool. Oh, God. Okay. Holy crap. Holy freaking crap, chat. I need you to see something else. And this is very, very interesting.
Bruh.
Well, well, well. Looky here. Look here, listen. Neo? What's it doing, man? The bullish butterfly has hit the beginning of the PCZ. The PCZ here, though, is much larger than others, right? It starts here at the 1272 and can extend all the way down to the 1618. Pretty large range, man. It's like Bitcoin looking for the PPCZ, whatever, right? 1272, to the 1618. So at any place here, this pattern could reverse. All right, so it's tough for taking longs, right? But again, it's like on the daily, right? With this going on, look at this. Look at the oscillator. Look at the MACD. Looking similar to everything else, Litecoin, Ethereum, right? Crazy divergence, and now even more. Even though the negative histogram has just begun to build, it could keep building. If Bitcoin sells off, nothing matters. Nothing bullish matters on these S coins. All right, so you can see the divergence continuing to manifest at the beginning of the PCZ for the bullish butterfly. Okay. So let it be noted, let it be decreed, Neo's now touching a PRZ, price reversal zone, all right? Sweet, man. Celebrity Burger, obviously you are late to the stream. Rewind the stream. We did that already. Okay? You prefer corn, man? Well, corn's interesting. It's very, very range bound as an asset. Corn. Right here. All right, big range, bearish range. All right, look back left, look here. And, you hit the top up thrust, beautiful couple up thrusts. Multiple attempts, 2 attempts, and then failed twice, and the huge plummet. All right, and if you look, you can kind of see, it's the same thing, X, A, B, C, D. You're very close to the PCZ. All right, 88.6% retrace, around $3.47. Kind of diverging a little bit, definitely kind of diverging on the RSI, right? Where you had a low, you're kind of making slightly lower lows, about the same lows, and you're making higher levels relative strength. So divergence is emerging on the RSI, but not even close, not on the MACD at all, all right? Very weak price action you're getting with positive momentum, nothing, dude. So let's see if we can get down one more sell-off, and maybe that'll be the shorting of the thrust, and then maybe with another sell-off one more time in this area, we could get lower levels of negative momentum and start developing bullish divergence on the daily for corn. Okay? Corn Connect. Okay, man. Whatever. Been live almost an hour, so I think I'm gonna get out of here. Super dead today, and that's fine. There's nothing wrong with it being dead, but it's like I'm not needed some days. Needed more days than others, right? Friday, everyone's good. They got the we made it to the weekend together, all right? So I'll just leave you with Bitcoin, man. All right, it's attempting to rally a little bit, very scrubby. There's always the offshoot chance, always, man, that there's a square up. There was a minor square up right here at 96.80 or so. You hit the square up, I think, a minor one, yeah. But I think there's a more major one up here at 10,186. If you could ever break above 9,630 or so, that's that daily resistance, right? If you could ever break above that, man, yeah, you could easily square up to 10.2 before selling off again. All you would do here is make a lower high than your previous highs if that happened. But there's it does seem very likely too, though more likely than not, that we're failing here and we could sell off again and really hit this area, right? We know this is the minimum area for a bearish cipher pivot point, right? Anywhere in between 88.69 and 92.69, all right? Yeah, it's Friday, man. Retrace. All right, good luck, everyone. So let's be back. I don't know if I'm coming back tonight, man. All right. Matt Mortensen, thanks for the sub, man. Welcome. Nice, dude. Okay. Really appreciate y'all. Okay, it's been good, but I'm gonna try to take a load off and enjoy myself. Okay, I want to be entertained, so I'll go do that. Thanks for the likes, the love, support, the contributions, everything. Y'all are amazing. This is the best community in crypto, hands down. Join the Discord if you haven't. Link is in the description below. Have a good one. All right, football coming on, man. Oklahoma State, Wisconsin, Georgia, Bama. Let's get it, man. Till next time. Respect the TA.
Adios, turd nuggets.